Fear Factor with your host Joe Rogan was one gross, scary game show. I would watch just to see which challenge would send me walking the walk of shame. Every episode had that one fear factor, either head of snakes, or bees in the face, lying in a coffin of worms, or just eating something gross and nasty and unclean. One of those things with something of each episode would not allow me to complete all of the challenges. Welcome to Fear Factor Israelite Style. I am your host, Brother Reginald Ben Israel, of today's episode, Fear Factor Israelite Style. Just like the game show, this community, Hebrew Israelites community, is exposed to factors of fear. There's the fear of forced vaccinations, the fear of FEMA camps, New World Order, Illuminati, and police state. There's also the mark of the beast and the threat of nuclear war. There are many more fears, but these are some of the main ones that are used to push that flee doctrine, a doctrine of fear and unbelief. It's all a part of fear mongering with fear mongers. A doctrine that has caused many to hit that panic button, become filled with fear, and to leave the country, and still others to develop medical conditions requiring medical attention. You don't want to end up like this training dummy on the table. And flatline out like that, dummy. So many of people are teaching them to beware of that flee doctrine and flee America. Run to the hills! Run to the hills! Run for your lives! Save yourselves! Beware of false prophets! Wicked priest of the East. You can run, but you can't hide. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too. Are you being so gullible? Of course, false prophets and shepherds say good things, even many things which you may agree with. But that's precisely what makes them so dangerously deceptive. They mix in some truth with their misguided doctrine. There is definitely a danger in unbelief and faithlessness.
But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. A son honoreth his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, where is mine honor? If I be a master, where is my fear? Said Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh of hosts unto you, O priest, that despise my name.
And ye say, wherein have we despised thy name? You know who you are. The patient has arrived, spiritually DO8.
The doctor has ordered several shots of truth to boost the patient's immunity against fear and to resuscitate faith. Weapon that is formed against you will succeed, and every tongue that accuses you in judgment you will condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, and their vindication is from me, declares Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
You are living in the valley of the shadow of death. Volcanoes, earthquakes, the ground opening up and swallowing cars and houses and people whole. You are living in the valley of the shadow of death. You don't know what day you're going to get up, and you might go out and head out the door, and that might be the last day you come in because you run into a crazy cop who is racist and want to kill somebody that day, and you end up his victim or her victim. And say you are living in the valley of the shadow of death right now. They all kind of fear stars and falling from the sky, and there's another planetary system going to crash and destroy the earth and all this stuff. You are living in the valley of the shadow of death.
Therefore, since the children have flesh and blood, he too shared in humanity, their humanity, so that by his death he might destroy him who holds the power of death, that is, the devil, and free those who all their lives were held in slavery by their fear of death. Talahym has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
She didn't know fear was a spirit that could be put on you. It is.
When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, neither shall a flame kindle upon you. And 5 of you shall chase 100, And 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. Yahusha said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life, and he who believes in me will live, even though he dies. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? As part of the prophecy series, I will conclude this prophecy of our people being in servitude and affliction for 400 years. And he said unto Abram, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them for 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve, I will judge, and after shall they come out with great substance. No, before, after the judgment. Shalom, Mashat.